Right, boys, good morning and good afternoon because I've already been to work 7 till 2. And the plan for, now getting back is to get on with personal brand TikTok, to get on with the day in the life, to get on with Instagram mindset lesson of the day, quote of the day, Twitter tweets, etc., everything and all of the above. And to sort out this room because it is looking messy because I was sorting it out, had an arrival, I've got a mini fridge, or a fridge, shall I say. So now I can store all my diet foods and stuff in there, and my full shop's in there, so it's all looking good, everything's coming together. I've just got to get on with all the tasks now since being back, and we already had a shower. And yeah, we're going to start off with just tidying up first, getting on with personal brand TikTok, day in the life, all of the other mindset lessons, quote of the day, etc. And a couple other things as well. Obviously, the evening planning. It is a Sunday today for me, so every Sunday I do a complete evening planning. Literally just all the basics, change bed, a full in-depth plan of all weekly goals, etc. Just to fully refresh for a new week and, get ready for the gym tomorrow because, every Monday morning, got the push workout at the gym, we got the steam room, the sauna, so we got to be ready, we got to be energized, and we got to be recharged, especially after working 4 days in a row. So we got to make sure the bedtime's strict tonight, which we will make sure it is, because it is priority today, number one priority ahead of the new week, to make sure we recharge properly today. So that means in bed for the right time to get this, sufficient sleep that my watch tells me. So we're going to get on straight away, no time to waste, so let's get on to just tidying the room first. Right, boys, little update, or quite a large update, shall I say. I have completely finished the room. I've completely tidied and put everything away. That was all of a mess yesterday. And so that's all done. So we can finally leave that and push that aside and no longer having to, spend hours and hours of time onto that, because that's how long it's taken me. It's taken me the last 3.5 hours just to sort out the whole room, de-dust, prepare and plan for a new week with, keeping the room tidy, etc. Just like that, just usual humane habits of looking after your room, looking after yourself, sort of thing, as we should do as people, and as I should do as a man, is to look after myself and to look after my environment as well. That's the key. Your environment is key. So you've got to keep it clean, you've got to keep it healthy, you've got to keep it, kept together, well kept, so you can, feel good in yourself. So what I'm doing now is I'm editing the day in the life of what it was anyway yesterday, with the one huge clip that I decided to do, and to do everything in one. We're going to separate it a little bit tonight, and after doing this, I'm going to then post it to YouTube. I'm then going to do my Instagram mindset lesson, my Instagram quote of the day. I'm then going to upload both of those to my Snapchat and my Instagram story, and over to X, or Twitter, shall I say, if you don't know the new name. And then I'm going to do a full planning with you boys, including the usual evening planning, the weekly goals, and any extra things I need to say about going into the new week and what's going to be going on, and the improvements I'm going to be making for the day in the lives especially. So we're going to get straight on. I'm going to edit this, I'm going to post it, and then I'm going to post it over to the Instagram and Snapchat story saying we're live. Then I'm going to get back to you boys after. I'm going to get on with any planning and anything we need to do. So let's get straight to it because I've got minimal time. Right, boys, it's that time of day, or that time in the evening, where we do our evening planning. So, and obviously, like I said, we're also going to be doing the weekly goals as well, and any extra other bits I've got to mention as well. So I've already done some of this, so we're going to run over the usual evening planning, the tick list, and the summary of the day. So things that we got completed today, I mean, again, it wasn't much because of obviously everything we have going on, but it's fun. We did work regardless, we did the full planning regardless. The bedtime's not strict, but that's one of the weekly goals, which I'm going to break down later on in a minute. Rise, we weren't able to get the theme page videos out. The tick list for tomorrow: podcast, personal brand TikTok, abs / gym / steam room / sauna, habits, reading, meditation, and the bedtime obviously being strict. And the daily summary was good day, great evening planning, ready to start the new week. Nice and simple, not too special. So that's the usual planning. And now I'm going to sit here and I'm going to, let you boys know the planning going into the next week. So the planning going into the next week, the weekly goals are for me to do more raw and real day in the lives, to make them longer, not only just to make them longer for the sake of making them longer, but to be able to speak more, to be able to sit here and say, you know what, I'm doing my theme page videos, but then show you boys, okay, this is what I'm doing for my theme page videos, this is what I'm planning to get out, this is what I'm planning to do to monetize it, or to build this, or to build that. I'm going to sit here, I'm going to be like, okay, these are the sort of Instagram stories I'm posting today. I want to be breaking it down more, keeping it more real and raw, and just filming more in general instead of just sitting here and being like, you know what, boys, this is what I'm doing, and I'm just getting on with it, because that doesn't help you in any way. That doesn't show you in any way what I'm truly doing. It doesn't actually inspire you really in any way if I'm just saying, oh, I'm doing this, oh, I'm doing that. No, this is exactly what I'm doing. If you boys want to do it as well, this is how you do it. That's the sort of content I want to be making. So that's the plan going into next week, to make these more detailed. The second goal, or the second thing going into the new week, is strict schedule. I don't want to miss a workout. I don't want to miss a bedtime. I don't want to miss a habit. I don't want to miss anything. Every single thing I'm supposed to do that day, I get it done no matter what. Every single bedtime that I'm supposed to be going to bed every night, I get it done, and I get in bed by that time no matter what. I'm going to be working hard, not missing a single thing, staying focused, staying disciplined, and staying on it. That's the key going into the new week. And the third thing is, let me have a look. I have it all on my phone. I just forgot the last thing. I'm pretty sure it's a physical thing to complete. Complete my editing pack. I'm basically, for my theme page, I have a clip pack. I want to change and rebrand the whole clip pack to a full editing guide for my theme page. So I want to get that done by the end of the week as well, which I definitely will be able to. So yeah, that's the third weekly goal. There's going to be a lot more going into the new week as well. The Day in the Life also has just posted. Let me show you boys. As I'm sitting here, literally just posted. If you can see that at the top, it's going to probably be inverted, but day 69 is live, making it day 70 right now, which is a great milestone. Another 10 days onwards from day 60 again, and we're going to get to day 100, day 365, and we're going to keep going and keep working hard regardless. So that's live. So what I plan to do now is share the link over from my YouTube all the way over to my Instagram, where I'm going to say that the video is live, and then I'm going to share it over to the Snapchat. And boys, what I plan to do, and what I'm going to bring you boys along with before I end this Day in the Life, is my Instagram quote of the day, Instagram mindset lesson of the day, and then I'm going to show you boys what I've done for that. Then I'm going to end off the Day in the Life and give my mindset lesson of the day to you boys. Then I'm going to end the day, and I'm going to be going into the next week and into tomorrow with a lot of discipline and a lot of filming and a lot of improvement. So let's get straight on to, doing my mindset lesson and quote of the day for my Instagram. So boys, I've just done the quote of the day and the mindset lesson of the day. So I'm going to be reading it out to you boys and explaining the meaning behind it. Quote of the day: your biggest breakthroughs often come right after the moment you wanted to give up, but decided to carry on. Okay. And what I've written here as the explanation to this quote is, our greatest growth and achievements often come when we push through challenges, even when we feel like giving up. When things are tough, it's easy to believe that quitting would be easier, or that we're not making progress. But if we keep going, we often find that those difficult moments are setting us up for significant breakthroughs. Okay, boys. The best things always come when you get to that moment you're like, oh well, I could quit, I should quit, but you know what, I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to give up. That's when you start seeing those results, because then you finally push past that weak mindset you have. That's when your mental strength starts to become better. That's when goals you're working towards start to, be achieved, because you decided to go past that point which was needed to be able to achieve them. And a lot of the time, that's at that moment when you feel like giving up, when you feel like, you know what, the easiest thing would be to give up, but the hardest thing is to keep going. And you know what, I'm going to decide to keep going, because I want what I want out of this, and I'm going to make sure that I get it. So that's the quote of the day. The mindset lesson for the Instagram anyway, I'm going to give my own one for, you know what, boys? Let me know. Today, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give the mindset lesson for the Instagram as the mindset lesson on here. I think that could be a great thing, because for the Instagram, what I do is mindset lesson 18. I give a daily mindset lesson here. There's no reason why maybe I shouldn't correlate it to these Day in the Life. So you know what? From onwards from now, I'm going to be giving the same one as my Instagram, because that means then I could focus on getting a really good one out. So I can give it to you boys on here, and I can give it to the one on the Instagram. There's no point creating two up. So the mindset lesson for today, boys, for the Instagram story and for you, is focus on who you're becoming, not just where you're going. When you invest in building your character and mindset, the right results will naturally flow. And the explanation for this quote is, When we're focused on only on reaching a destination, like a particular career, fitness level, or achievement, we can overlook the value of who we're becoming along the way. By investing in character traits like resilience, patience, and self-discipline, we build a strong foundation that supports long-term success. Right, boys. My further explanation to that is, a lot of the time we focus on the destination. We focus on, oh, you know what, I'm going to get this out of this. We focus on only that we forget to actually build our character along the way. To be able to achieve big things, we must be able to be mentally strong or physically strong. We must be able to be the person willing to be able to achieve big things. We can't just be like, oh wow, I really want money, or I really want to be here, or have this. You have to not only earn it in your action, but you have to build your character enough to be able to achieve those certain things. But that is often overlooked. The way we look is overlooked. The way we look after ourselves along the way, or along our journey, is overlooked because we're so focused on just the work on whatever goals we're trying to achieve in the destination, that we forget about what it's all for, which is ourselves, and obviously whatever we're getting out of it as well. But it's a lot of it's for ourselves. But how are we gonna feel appreciative of that result if we haven't looked after ourselves? If we don't have the mental strength there, if we don't look good, if we don't feel good, you know? If you can't feel that peace, if you can't feel that achievement, then what's it all for? You're just working for nothing. You're just working for that result, which in the end you're not going to be happy with, because you're not happy with yourself, and that's the important thing. So boys, you know what, I like this. I like the articulation of the way I'm speaking and explaining these quotes, because I've thought about it when I'm doing it when I'm breaking it down for the Instagram story. I think about it and I really get a good one out. So I'm going to start, relaying it from my Instagram story over to the day in the life. Now we're going to start, speaking even more, because when I'm doing this, I'm really enjoying the day in the life. So I'm getting out more and more interesting points and more advice. And that's what I'm about. That's what I am as a human being. That's what I want to be, and that's who I want to be. And I'm going to continue to be that, and I'm going to, continue to grow in doing so. So boys, we're going to end off the day in the life, and we're going to start the next week very, very strong. That's the point. And tomorrow's day in the life, if you're seeing this now, the next day's day in the life, look out for it, because it's going to be an amazing one. We're going to make it a long one, a strong one, and everything and beyond. So let's get on to the next day, make it a good one, and make it a great week, and the best week so far. So boys, before we end off, whatever you're doing in your life, wherever you are now, make it a fucking great life, okay? Work towards goals, go and fucking take that risk, because one day you're not going to get that chance. So make it a great week for yourselves. I hope you worked hard today regardless, and hope you stay disciplined, and hope you also stay consistent, because that's the key. Turn up for yourself every day. So boys, good night.